I have a lot of work to do on this cabin nestled in the forest in northern Canada. First project is a shed. Today, I'm framing it, and as you'll see,
I'm off by a foot.
My inexperience shines in this one, but I get her done, even though it's nowhere near code.
This creek, man, when it's really windy, it's horrible to navigate. Coming into it, whoa, you get tossed all over the place when you're entering the creek. I do anyway. And you got to walk the boat through because it gets so shallow.
Here's some lumber that was left over by the previous owner. All of these 2x4s are 7 foot 9 inches long, 7 feet 9 inches long. And so that's going to be the height of the front of the shed. The back of the shed, I'm thinking maybe 7 feet. I'll have a slanted roof from front to back. Rain will be able to run off, and so will snow when it melts in the springtime. So I've got maybe like 10 of these that are usable. I want to use as much of the scrap wood as possible on the shed. I really want this shed to be a scrap wood shed. So with this floor of the shed, when I put on these strips of wood across here, they don't fit perfectly. They don't. Everything is 6 foot, but like some of them are hanging off the end. So I just don't feel like with all this scrap wood that I've done everything perfectly. So I'm going to trim all of this off so that way it's nice and flush going down. That way when I put plywood up, it should fit. It should. Yes. Sweet. I'm going to eyeball it. I'm doing it. Oh yeah. Little mistake there. Forgot to drop. There we go. That should get me through. Oh, still not enough. Okay. Okay. So that's going to be the angle of the roof. You can really see how warped this piece of wood is, but I do think I can figure it out. Okay, this is me learning on the spot. Before I go any further, I can see that already I've made a huge error. I made an assumption, and I'm stopping where I am. I'm going to reset. So the angle of the front, when I come down flush, it goes to there, right? I have it here. I'm off by a foot. Okay, that's my angle right there. That's going to be my angle. longest, second longest. Just gonna do it. I'm learning a ton today, a ton. From my mistakes, for sure. This is gonna be the most interesting shed on YouTube. I think I might have a wall. This is the craziest wall, and I'm gonna do the other one like it, but then I'll never do it like this ever again. Uh-oh. My screws are over there. If I let it go, it's gonna fall for sure. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this. Oh my. No! There we go. There we go. Okay, come on. That's why I need a belt. Okay, whew. That'll hold it for now. And the shed's actually pretty big. That's pretty high up in the front there. This right here is a giant mouse nest. That's a nice piece of plywood, but I'm not going to use it because it's got so much mouse poop and probably germs and virus all over it. I made a huge mess, that's for sure. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with all that plywood. It's garbage. Sitting here, it's just going to go to rot. So maybe I'll burn it? I don't know. Or I'll wait till the winter and then I'll bring it to the dump. The last time I slept here, the mosquitoes were nuts. They find a way in. So I got a mosquito net that I'm going to drape over top of the bed. Okay. It's cold this morning. It's really windy, way windier than it was supposed to be, unfortunately. And I've been doing quite a bit of thinking about the shed. And I just feel like, even though it worked, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Those boards are so warped. They're out of control. I don't even know, once I put the plywood around, if it will hold. It's like hurricane force winds. So all of the work I did yesterday was very valuable, because it kind of taught me that I can take my time, right? I really wanted to get it done the way I wanted to get it done and get it up for this video. That's the honest truth. And just be like, look at this cool thing I did on my own. But it doesn't feel right. Last night before I fell asleep, which is when I always do my best thinking as I'm lying down in bed before I fall asleep, I just thought, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna square things. I've got 7 2x6 that are all 6 feet length. This is gonna be one of the walls. This is my top plate and my bottom plate. I'm at 6 feet here. 18. Okay, this should be square. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I feel great about tearing this down, and really I'm adding what, an extra couple of hours, and in the end I feel like it'll actually speed things up. Once I have the frame up, I'll be able to move a lot quicker, because I won't be dealing with warped, bent, stretched, forced wood. Yes. Awesome. As you guys can see, I have the frame up, and I'm going to put some plates on top to secure the back wall to the side walls, and then I'm going to nail all the walls down to the platform. This monstrosity is the only ladder I have here, unfortunately. I think it's 12 feet. I don't know. I need to use something to get up for sure. Okay, that'll work. I wonder if these are gonna fall. Okay. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Okay, top plates are on. Once I put plywood around this, it's going to be nice and strong. But I feel good. Now I need to put some, I don't know, 2x6s here. Put a little bit of an angle on them to come down this way. And then I'll have my angled roof, and I'll have a little bit of extra height at the, so this is probably 6'5" now at the front. If I can get it to about 7 feet, that's a perfect height to walk in. Yeah, I feel good. I feel really good. Okay, today has been a lot of thinking. It really has. My brain's in overload right now. But I got it figured out. And I also figured out how I need to do everything next time. Make life a lot easier for me. This is the hardest thing I've done in terms of this whole entire structure. Figuring out this angle. How I'm going to do it. If you guys have tips, I'd love to hear them. Okay. Oh no, all of my screws just dropped. Oh, I gotta go pick all those up. Okay, there's my angle right there. Perfect. That's enough runoff for sure. This right here was a pain in the neck, a real pain in the neck. But I think it'll work. I am really happy with how this has turned out. A lot of work went into something really simple, and I put my brain to the test. Holy smokes. Just thinking about the angles, quitting on that idea I had yesterday in the middle of the night, deciding to go with this. I feel like this is a lot stronger, and I feel like it's just going to be easier to enclose now. And yeah, it's a nice little shed so far. And so this is where I'm stopping at this point. And look, I'd love to hear from you guys. I always love hearing from you guys in the comments. I get so many helpful tips, and yeah, it's I appreciate it. I just really appreciate all of the support you guys give me. You have to understand that, and it's clear, obviously, with the videos, that I'm no expert I am a regular guy. I'm just a regular guy who wants something and is working his butt off for it. I want a beautiful cabin location with a shed and an outhouse and a wood shed and the cabin to be extended. I want to do it. I want to do it on my own and achieve this. And while it might not be perfect, it will be special. And I know a lot of you are watching and involved in this sort of work and probably just going, "Ooh, what's this guy doing?" I don't have any training, so I'm just going for it. That's what I'm just going for it. And so far so good, I think. I'm pretty proud of myself, I have to say. And this will be a very solid structure when it's done. I've learned a lot from this shed so far about what I'm capable of and what I need to pay close attention to, and that I need to really think before I act. Yesterday I was just acting and just going with gut and instinct, and it might have taken me 2 tries to get this to where I want it to be, but it was an experience. It was a learning experience. I don't have a tutor here with me. I'm just going for it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll be back really soon.